got out of Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I really liked it. Stand by. I really liked it. It was interesting.
It was different.
It was very, very, very different. It was comic booky, video gamey.
It was like watching a live action video game.
It was like watching like a live action video game comic book. That's how it felt. It was very interesting. I honestly think it's gonna be like one of like those cult classics. Like 20 years from now, there'll be like, you know, midnight showings of it. You know, like any other cult classic. You know, I'm not. The visual effects were
stunning.
Were really good. It was crazy. The visual effects were really good. You know, I'm not the biggest Michael Cera fan. I mean, I think he gets more credit than he deserves sometimes, but it was really good. I really liked it. The story was pretty good, and it was really different. That's what made it cooler. I don't think it's for everybody. I think I honestly might want to. I mean, I don't want to say something because, you know, someone's gonna say something about it. I think it's for people in like their 20s. Probably. I mean, I don't think it's, you know...
Or people that are blatant comic book fans. Even if you have... Let me talk. Even if you haven't read the comic, because I can't... I don't like comics, personally. Like, Not the idea of them is fine, but it's just not my taste with the words and all the pictures. I just like words. But anyway, that's another story. I mean, it's just... I don't honestly think it's going to appeal to the masses.
No, it's not.
But it was really awesome. My only thing that I had an issue with was you have to buy in to the whole plot.
The reality.
Like real quick, because everyone else in the movie buys into it, and it's like, oh, okay.
Which makes it funny.
Okay, we're not gonna explain it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I believe it then.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was awesome, and it was fun, and it was funny, and it was just different.
It was really different, which was nice.
I was talking to a guy at work, and he said it's like 78% like true to the comic. I mean, because, you know, clearly some stuff like the sound effects and the music, that kind of stuff had to be written into the film. But anyway, it was cool. I mean, we definitely recommend it, but we are going to say it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea.
Oh yeah, we are
right off the bat. But it's definitely, it was definitely a lot of fun. So the Expendables starts in about 15 minutes, and we will get back to you.
How many fingers are we gonna give it, or is that just gonna be for horror movies?
Give it, you know, a 7 or an 8.
7 or 8, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
7 or 8.
It stands alone. I honestly think it's like one of those.
It's gonna
like
turn into a classic.
It's gonna get the first time you watch it, I mean, we liked it, but I think like the second and third time we watch it, it's gonna like, oh, you know what we should watch? We should watch Scott Pilgrim.
I'm very interested to see what the general moviegoer audience thinks of it this weekend. Because there's been talk like, what's gonna take first? Expendables, Eat, Pray, Love,
or Scott Pilgrim.
I definitely think Scott Pilgrim's not gonna take first. It's gonna be between Expendables and Eat, Pray, Love.
If you want my honest opinion, I think Eat, Pray, Love's. No, I Expendables, Eat, Pray, Love, then Scott Pilgrim. That's my guess. And me and Jeromy were not big on the whole, you know, movie review thing. Like we don't go on Rotten Tomatoes to see what movies are beforehand. We'll go see afterwards to see what the general consensus was. But beforehand, like, we don't care what movie reviewers say about movies because
it ruins it
for us. Then we go in like thinking
exactly what they wanted
us to think. Like, what did the tomato meter say? Oh, it was 47, for example. It's like, oh, so we're only going to expect a half decent movie. I mean, so it's like...
Or it was like when we saw Wolfman, my ex felt necessary to read me reviews, and like it said, you know, like it was just like a slow, dry story, and the acting's kind of bad, and that's all I could think about the entire movie, and it pissed me off.
I thought Wolfman was awesome. Wolfman kicked butt. I don't know why we don't have it on DVD yet.
You know, wolves just mauling the shit out of each other. I mean, what wasn't to love?
Yeah, and plus it's Universal, and they you know, making the classic and stuff. But anyway, it was good.
So
that's a different
definitely
story.
Go see Scott Pilgrim, but don't get upset with us if it's not your cup of tea.
Because we already made that disclaimer.
Anyway, but it was a lot of fun. Definitely different. It was a different movie going experience. Not a lot of stuff you've seen before.
Yeah.
And hell, maybe even go read the comic if you want to see it. If you're into comics, go read the comic before.
Yep.
Anyway, that's it.
About it?
Time to go see these Expendables. Hi. So we
Hi.
also just got out of the Expendables, and when all this vlog is pieced together for Scott Pilgrim and the Expendables, you might be a little confused.
Why there's costume changes.
Why there's costume changes and why we're not in front of the movie theater.
And why we're in a different car.
So we literally just said, all right, Expendables starts in 30 minutes. Well, as we were walking to the ticket booth, we thought, well, our dad really wants to see this movie too. So we ended up not seeing it
that day,
Friday, and ended up seeing it today with our dad. So, yeah, the vlog has spanned over a few days now. So here's the review of the Expendables. I absolutely hated it. I'm just kidding. No. That movie was pretty gosh darn awesome.
in your face action.
In your face action the whole time. It was the only thing that I thought it could have used more of was one-liners. It was totally a perfect movie for one-liners, and there wasn't a ton of them. But it was awesome. I mean, there's no other words for it other than awesome. I do have a theory, not a theory, thoughts, correlation to zombie movies. There was some of that over-the-top gore that you see a lot in zombie movies. So we're used to it. And most horror fans that go see Expendables will be used to seeing that over-the-top, torsos ripping in half, like stuff
just
like
guts, yeah.
just guts and stuff like that. But people in the audience, the general movie-going public, weren't. So like there were guys and they're losing their shit when like something would blow apart and there'd be guts everywhere. I mean, not that it wasn't awesome, because it was totally awesome, but we're a little more used to seeing it. So my thought is, if those people that were losing their shit over the guts were to like sit down and watch some zombie movies,
Or what would happen?
I think we see a lot more zombie movies in the mainstream, to be honest. Because, I mean, it's essentially like the Expendables could be considered a zombie movie minus the zombies.
Worst time to film. I can barely see your face right now. Anyways, continue.
That's okay, I'm hideous.
Stupid sun. Why do we have to be driving south right now?
Anyway, so yeah, it was just all around awesome. Sylvester Stallone's face kind of bothers me. He can't show a lot of emotion these days with the amount of Botox, I guess. Like, he's very tight around here, and like his lips move awkwardly, and his eyebrows are like...
Okay. Now that Jeremy's done checking out Sylvester Stallone.
No, whoa. You do not get to throw a gay insult toward me. That's not fair. I'm just telling you, the man looks odd. Like, everyone else can, like Mickey Rourke. He had a really good scene, and he's, it was like an emotional scene. And then, like, Sylvester Stallone, you could tell he's trying to look sad, but the only reason you know he's looking sad is because his eyes watered a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Anyways, can I talk now?
No! I'm gonna talk the whole time. Yeah, go ahead. Jeromy was saying stuff about the gore. He failed to mention it was mostly CGI.
Oh, it was, though. That is so disappointing.
It's so disappointing. It's
Hire
like,
me and Zach. We'll do it.
I know.
We'll do it
for
real.
you buy a pizza. We'll do your special effects. It's like, or like
No,
a
pizza and a high five from Statham.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Or just hang out with Jason. All of them for the day. Anyways, so the gore was like, it was all CGI, which is really disappointing. But besides for that, it was good. Arnold's cameo was hilarious. It's so funny, like, watching this and living in California, knowing, that's, our governor up on screen. And we're not going to get too much into politics, but all I'm going to say is, it was really funny because,
They poke fun at him.
They poke fun at him, and it's like, I'm just gonna say I didn't vote for him. So, so I think he should be making movies again, because
it was nice.
Seeing him on screen, it's like, oh, he should have just never stopped making movies, and
It was nice.
not
to see
try
him on
running
screen.
a state. But yeah, it was nice seeing him on screen again. But yeah, it was really funny too what Bruce Willis said to him, because like, without giving too much, I'm not gonna say what Bruce Willis said to Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it was hilarious because it's all like, he just said that to the governor. And so definitely, like, that cameo was probably some of the best lines in the movie.
Yeah.
But anyway, just go see it. It was a lot of fun. I give it probably an 8.
I give it on a pure action scale, it's like a 20.
It's like a 20
out of 10.
But if I take into consideration the the not so great special effects for it, just the gore, just not so great special effects of the gore. How Stallone's face bothers me a lot. I give it an 8.
You're gonna get over. You're gonna have to turn.
Woo!
Anyways.
So you give it an 8. What do you give it?
Yeah, I give it like an 8. Like, well,
16 out of 20.
It's like, it's hard. It's like all of our, we like too many movies.
We've said this once and we'll say it again. It's not difficult to find something Zach and I don't like.
Yeah.
Wait, was that what I meant to say? It's not difficult to find something.
Something like that.
Wait.
Okay.
It's...
There's always something me and Jeromy like about a movie.
No. The point I was trying to make was...
I don't know.
It isn't hard to find something we don't...
I don't know, you know what you're trying to...
I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off.
Wait. It's in here. Give me a minute.
Want me to turn the camera off and think about it?
Simple or lamest terms, there's plenty of shit we don't like. That's what I was trying to get out.
Wow.
In a different way of saying it. So it's not like we like everything. There's plenty of stuff we don't like. We just happen to like a lot.
What movie did you see yesterday?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Did you like it?
No, I had to contain myself from laughing the entire time.
What would be the rating on that movie if you had to give it one? Honestly.
Honestly? Well, are we basing it off of my opinion? Like my mature as a film opinion?
Yeah, or did you think of it as a movie?
Or my man opinion?
No, as a movie.
As a movie? As a film itself, I'd give it a 5.
Okay.
As a man, I give it a 2.
I'm sure by now you guys have guessed what Jeromy saw yesterday.
And the 2 is only because Julia Roberts' cleavage. 1, 2.
Oh my god, I'm not even high-fiving you for
Right?
that. No,
Right?
no, put your hand down. That